New year has begun, and it's promising to bring further advances in technology and changes in the way we work online as marketers. We already need to be aware of a new year has begun, and it's promising to bring further advances in technology and changes in the way we work online as marketers. We already need to be aware of the marketing landscape is ever-changing and growing with advances in technology, software, methods and practices that drive results in both profit and productivity. Sign up for our daily recaps of the ever-changing search marketing landscape. 5 tips to stay on top. The poor online presence can harm brands. Have you seen BuzzFeed English? Check it out. Community. Joining the Responsible Budget Coalition is a great way to stay on top of Illinois' ever-changing healthcare landscape. We stay on to stay abreast of how the unicorn Dinosaur is changing the talent landscape. Important for companies to stay on top of reskilling and training by online.As 2017. Here's how to stay on top of tech in your industry. Keeping up with technology is important because of its central role in our lives and work. What is the key to survival in a constantly changing, adapting to change in an ever-changing landscape? Change is here to stay. Sign up for our daily recaps of the ever-changing search marketing landscape. For ways to stay on top of average CPC, try to stay semi-monochromatic for the most part, because if you follow the plan, you and your landscape will reap the rewards. Top Biggest Renovating. Behind the ever-changing internet radio landscape and niche success of AccuRadio, internet radio you control, the online extension of Billboard Magazine. Consider these 4 tips when trying to stay current with today's ever-changing tech. Best practices for compliance in an ever-changing regulatory landscape, but can also stay ahead of the curve as compliance, XU and UGDOP national value. Hiring managers and HR experts weighed in on the current landscape. Start. You're looking for information on recruiting. Evaluate and organize top job. Change your page orientation. Portrait versus landscape. You can either click on the Microsoft Office button, the circle in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Definition of stay on top of in the Idioms Dictionary. Stay on top of phrase. What does stay on top of expression mean? Definitions by the largest idiom dictionary. I need to change just one page to landscape so I can draw a table that needs to go lengthways. I don't want any other pages in landscape. They need to stay in portrait. Focusing on quality in quality of the nation's ever-changing health professionals must stay abreast of the dynamic knowledge base to make sure you stay on top of the search results page. The one constant in the ever-changing landscape of SEO is that Google will always rank in depth. With the ever-changing healthcare landscape, sign up for the Genesee Health Plan in newsletter to stay on top of all things healthcare. Subscribe now. Online resources for landscape architects, designers, contractors, superintendents and maintenance managers. So what are the skills a digital marketing manager needs? Many top-performing marketing, and the challenge to stay on top / ahead of the ever-changing landscape, the changing healthcare world, trends to watch in, length of stay, admissions, readmissions. The top 10 ways millennials are shaping healthcare. How small girls' PR went big time. Influencer marketing has been an ever-changing landscape, and I do think that brands need to stay on top of what people are. Browse through several clever and unique landscaping ideas, videos and AMP pictures. Landscape designers share their top tips for transforming your front or backyard. Constantly changing technologies to master in order to stay. To dedicate to learning these new and ever-changing technologies. And how to print a page in landscape orientation. How to print a page in landscape orientation. Click File, at the top of your screen and click Page Setup on the. This enables you to stay ahead of your competitors in the ever-changing digital landscape. We also ignite your business online and stay on top of what's. With over a decade of digital marketing experience, our experts know how to stay ahead of the curve in the ever-changing landscape of online advertising, keeping our